Semis minimum. That's what I said. Now, people will say, yo, HH, don't embarrass yourself. HH, take off those shades. HH, shave. HH, you're bald. I think the new thing now is that it's LL. Isn't that the new thing now? Tammy Abraham, the new drug player. I get it, I understand. Yeah. Ajax are the best in the group. Yeah, they are. Ten Hag, the hippie. Is this the 60s? It's a big game. Some have said, and this is not me, I've read a book. I opened up a book and I said, and in this book it said, this is like an official book of just all official stuff. This official book, it said it's the biggest game in the last 30 years. Last 30 years, Abdullahi, what's up? Abdullahi said final, by the way. I never said final. Okay, I never said final. That's what Abdullahi said. Hangouts every Sunday, 11 BST. I'll sort out the echoes. Chill, relax. I'm a one-man team, one-man army. So guys, what's up here? Press pause. Get a meal, and I include because I've got a few things to get off my chest right now. So this is how it's gonna roll. 4 is gonna be joining me. The kickoff is 5 to 6 BST British Standard Time. Although we're gonna be switching to GMT very soon, but as of right, there's gonna be BST. So we're gonna do a live watch along on Twitch. So follow me on my Twitch. It's called Half a Pot, I believe, or the link is below in the description box. Follow me on Twitch, and me and Ford, we're going to just have a natural chat as the game is going on. It's in Amsterdam. And I've been thinking about this game because I've seen scorelines. I mean, people say Ajax 3-1, that's going to baptize. Chelsea is going to be a lubrication, it's going to be a destruction. People have already said Chelsea starts making preparations for the Europa League. These are things, you know, and I'm actually interested in what does Blue Lions have to say? What does Blue Lions, aka Nini FC, have to say? Shout out to the guy. The guy's quality. Sub to his channel. I've been thinking long and hard about this game. It's going to be in my head. Ten Hag, Ajax, quality team. Can be underrated. They will come through this group, and I think that they're definitely a team that could really be slightly underrated. They have a philosophy, a great quality philosophy. Don't get me wrong. They have a philosophy, but they are a slave to that philosophy. The same could be said about Lampard, that he's also a slave to the philosophy as well that he has for Chelsea as well. And both teams' philosophies are very similar. Very, very similar indeed. The ball must always go forward. Attack. Throw men forward. If Chelsea make defensive mistakes, they don't take their chances, it's lights out. It's lights out. Because this is the, you know how we always talk about open warfare and the Wild West? This game is going to be the Wild West. They should call this game a few dollars more. Or a few CLs more. Okay, Sergio Leone, because it's going to be the Wild West. This is going to be a Western. It's going to be a Western, you know. Chelsea, so if we're looking at Ajax right now, Ajax are like, this is the perfect team to play. Tottenham was just a very awkward team to play because they're very unorthodox in how they play and how they set up. Chelsea are a very perfect team to play because Ajax now, these guys are going to come out at us. These guys are going to attack. These guys are going to push my men forward. There's going to be a space in that midfield. So Ajax now, my gosh, we will have the ability to play our football around. And if our passing is crisp, one touch, finding space, right runs, well-timed, good spacing, walking the diagonals, and everything meets a man, and everybody is in sync and in chemistry, they will not be able to live with us. They won't be able to live with us. That is what Ten Hag is hoping for, and I can't really disagree with that. Chelsea are perfectly made for Ajax's system and their football. Perfectly made. So you look at Chelsea and you say, what's up? And let me be real with you right now. Pulisic has to play this game. He has to play this game because, I get the whole thing of like, he's not the right man and everything. But this game calls for a Pulisic. Because I think that this game calls for Pulisic on one side, Hudson-Odoi on another side. And bro, you know what? Let's ride with Willian in the number 10 position. Because the thing about it is that, and I think what Lampard has to really go in for is that don't be a slave to people sticking to their positions. So Willian can go out wide, Pulisic can go into number 10. It's nice and fluid. But that three behind your boy Tammy Abraham Lincoln is fluid. It's moving in and out, so it's keeping those Ajax guys guessing. So the thing here is this. Chelsea have faced an uphill battle because that defense is worrisome. And I have seen a game in which it gets ugly. That's one game. Because remember, it's almost like similar to like Doctor Strange. I've seen many different permutations, many different kinds of probabilities that have happened. But there is a game I've seen where it's real ugly. As an Ajax, get that ass. I'm not going to tell you what the scoreline of that is, but let's just say, that thing I put on my Twitter that is pinned. You have to go a bit down. Like basically, it's like keep going down, down, down. There, that's the scoreline that I saw. But I saw it on the scoreline, and this scoreline that I saw wasn't flashy. It was like a Catenaccio scoreline. It was like this is a mature scoreline. Because it was a scoreline that said, it's not about tactics now. This Ajax team play one way. You know exactly how they're going to play. So if Chelsea make it difficult for Ajax to play that way, defend well, and they have the speed and the direct running of a Hudson-Odoi and a Pulisic and a Willian, and the finishing capability and the movement and mobility and the footballing play style of a Tammy Abraham, there is a clear foundation platform for Chelsea to beat Ajax. It's a clear foundation. If Chelsea starts with the defense first, make it difficult for Ajax, make it a slower game, and they then break, and they then hit that Ajax defense that don't have a delict in there, then Chelsea could say something. But my fear is that I don't feel Lampard has that in his locker. I think Lampard is looking at the game, and I think the way that he's viewed Ajax is, or these guys are good going forward, but defensively, and they're going to give my team a lot of space. That we struggle against teams that sit back, like in Newcastle, Sheffield United, and so forth. But this thing that's going to give us space, boom, we can really attack these guys. And I get where Lampard may be coming from there, but Lampard, this is a really good team. This is a real good team. And how you beat them is how Mourinho beat them with United. It's how Tottenham beat them under Pochettino. You've got to go old school. You've got to go much. You've got to play that big boy tactical football, big boy strategic football. But put it this way. If you're a neutral, my Lord in heaven, and Lampard sticks to his guns, what's going to happen? This is going to be two amazing games. Two completely amazing games because it's going to be full-on attack. So they could be flipping goals. 3-2, 3-3, 4-3, all that kind of stuff. But it's going to be big. And as I said again, this is one of the biggest games of the last 40, 50 years. Last 40, 50 years is one of the biggest games I checked. And a lot of people out there on the streets, I've been in the streets gauging everything. I've been in the streets here now. Chelsea don't stand a chance. In Amsterdam, lights out. And before you comment, just edit and delete your comments. Because as I know right now, guys have already pressed pause and said 3-1 Ajax, Chelsea going to lose, Chelsea are going to get destroyed, the semis, ha ha ha. Before you do that, just think and visualize. Just think and visualize. It's busy. Just try and put yourself into the psyche of your boy HH and say to yourself, you know what? HH, let me not judge a book on its cover. Let me look deeper, because you know what it's called football. It's called football, and when we deal in football, we have to look beyond what we're seeing on our face value. On face value, Ajax win the game. They win the game. They destroy Chelsea because Ajax are a better attacking team and they're better coached, and their philosophy has been far better ingrained into these players than Chelsea's own. Chelsea have some superbly talented players, the weight of your boy Loftus-Cheek, but they haven't had the same amount of time to say what's up to their strategy as Ajax have had to say what's up to their own strategy. So if we're looking on face value, logically Ajax win. But that's not how football works. If it was on face value, Liverpool should have destroyed United like 3 or 4-0. But it was 1-1, with United winning 1-0, almost winning the game. Now, do you really want a scoreline from me? That's what I'm asking. Unfortunately, this is not live, because if this was live, then I would have been able to have an answer. So, HH, this is offline. This has been recorded prior. And I don't want to give a scoreline. But I have a duty to give a scoreline, because I run this thing called the Football Hot. Allegedly, the Football Hot. Yeah, sure. (3-2) to Ajax. Now, I ain't going to press stop there. Relax. I'm going to give you two. I'm going to give you two scorelines. 3-2 to Ajax. That's the first scoreline. So that's like a statistical scoreline. Now, the alternative scoreline, this like a side scoreline, is 2-2. That's like my side scoreline. So I'm going to give you two scorelines. Take which one in which, but I'm giving you two scorelines. Deal with it. I'm not giving you one. I'm giving you two. So first scoreline is 3-2. That's like a mature HH scoreline. That's like a 2019 scoreline. A 2025 scoreline I'm going to give you is 2-2. So choose. Are you a 2019 guy or are you a 2025 guy? Now, the reason we want the way Chelsea win the game, because Lampard isn't going to listen to me. If Lampard listens to me, Chelsea win 1-0. If he listens to me with the whole defensive team, Chelsea win 1-0, guaranteed. If he goes Uncle Mo, they win it 1-0. But he's not going to do it, you know. So I mean, look, it's fine. I mean, Lampard call me, you know. My number is free. Yeah. So there you go. Those are the two scorelines. In the description box below, follow me on Twitch, because on Twitch, me and Forward are going to be doing a live watch along of this game and the Inter Dortmund game as well. So it's going to be a nice, fun night. Bring a meal, bring a drink, bring an escort. Okay, chill. Bring your girlfriend or your wife or your wives. And let's talk, let's chill, let's relax, and let's enjoy Champions League nights. Please stay true. And please, I'm begging you, please stay black. Support your boy HH and become a patron. Click in the description box below and gain extra content based on the tier of patronage you acquire. Click on the description box below to learn more. Thanks for your support. Peace out.